Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are listening to this video. Welcome to my channel. This is Lavender Priestess, and welcome to your daily reading for all zodiac signs for January the 17th, 2020. Okay, January the 17th, 2020. This message may not resonate with everyone. Please take what resonates with you. Also listen for your other signs, not just your sun sign, but your moon, Venus, your rising sign as well. Okay, there might be information for you under those signs as well. Okay, if this message does resonate with you, please hit the thumbs up button, please. Also, please share my page, and also if you would like to be notified for future readings, please hit the subscribe button. Okay, I do personal readings. That information will also be in the description box below, as well as please follow me on Instagram. Okay, I will be selecting some of my recent followers. I will be selecting someone to get a free reading. Okay, so please remember to follow my page on Instagram, and that information will be in the description box. Also, it's just my name, Lavender Priestess, and you will be able to find me. Okay, I will be picking some of my new subscribers as well to one person each month to have a free reading. Okay, so as those of you know who have been following my page, I always pre-select the oracle cards for this reading so that we can save on time. Okay, so I already shuffled them out and asked Spirit what information do they want each zodiac sign to know. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into this reading. So I asked Spirit, my spirit guides, please give me insight on the information that you have selected for each zodiac sign to know. Okay, please give me clarity on what you want each zodiac sign to know. Okay, so first up is our Aries, and it says spiritual strength. Okay, spiritual strength. Okay, Aries, I believe that you have been going through something that has really been taking you for a loop. Okay, I feel like there's a series of events that has happened in your life over the past few months, maybe over the past year, and you feel kind of drained about it. But the divine is asking that you tap into your spiritual strengths. Okay, your spiritual strengths will give you clarity and insight on why exactly you have been going through these things, and also to help you grow. Okay, and to help you learn. Okay, these situations are not there to destroy you, but rather to make you better. Okay, to teach you lessons, and the divine is asking that you tap into that spiritual strength that you have. Okay, that spiritual strength is going to give you the endurance you need to survive. It's also going to give you clarity. Okay, it's going to give you peace of mind, and it's going to bring back that harmony and peace into your life. Okay, these situations are not there to destroy you, but they're there to make you better. Okay, so do a little bit more meditating, a lot of self-reflecting. Okay, spend some time alone, kind of get grounded, walk along, if you by a beach or by some water, kind of get close to that area, and if it's not too cold in the area, maybe try going outside and like placing your feet on the ground. Okay, just to get a little bit more grounded and to connect with the universe. Okay, so they're just asking that you just use your spiritual strength at this time. Okay, Taurus, love begins. Love begins. Okay, Taurus, I feel like this is not about a love relationship, but more self-love. Okay, I think that the key to overcoming your situations and your the things that have happened recently in your life is that you need to have more self-love for yourself. Okay, when we operate with self-love, or when we realize the effect that loving ourselves causes, you just won't settle for anything else. Okay, it brings so much clarity and peace, and also what it does is that it also releases that energy out, so that you only attract people back who love you in the same ratio that you love yourself. Okay, so Spirit is saying in order for you to move on to the next step, it's going to require that you provide yourself with self-love. Okay, so kind of take a step back, spend some time with yourself, take yourself on dates, take yourself to the movies, just learn about yourself, spend a lot of time with yourself, find a hobby or some type of passion that you used to have, dig that back up and kind of just reconnect with yourself. Okay, if you notice here, it's like a cup like just pouring into, just pour back into yourself. Okay, you're like that running water stream there, so just kind of pour back into yourself. And if you notice a number one there, because you're number one in your life, okay, you're your number one player. So in order for you to attract that which you require and that what you really want, you're gonna have to become that thing. So okay, so just be more loving to yourself, be more patient, more kind and understanding, and just really give yourself that love that you're looking for. Okay, Gemini, mental conflict. Okay, Gemini, I think this mental conflict is coming from some type of past traumas that you have not released. Okay, I think that you are starting to mix two situations together that have nothing to do with each other. One part, you are thinking like with your heart and you're all for it, and the other part, your ego is like stepping in, and the ego is coming from a place of trauma, of past situations that you haven't really resolved. Okay, and I think that you are bringing those situations into the current situation, and it's giving you a mental conflict. Okay, where on one hand you say this feels good, this is right, but then your mind is telling you, oh, remember the last time we were in this situation, it turned out like this. So I think you're causing your own mental conflict. Okay, because you have not completely healed. You have not completely healed from a situation. Okay, and I think that if you take the time to heal, you won't have too many of these mental conflicts that's going on. Okay, because you will be thinking from a clear space. Okay, a clear heart. You'll have a clear mind. But I think because you still have those past traumas and those past hurts that are still there, and those past situations that you allow to control your space, that is conflicting with what's good and what's new and what the universe is trying to give you, that's new. Okay, so I think you're rejecting some things out of fear. Okay, that history is repeating itself, but it's time for you to release those things. Okay, so Spirit is asking that you deal with your issues. Okay, that you start to heal, that you start to reflect, that you start to it maybe, again, I always recommend that maybe sometimes people need counseling, like a professional counselor, just to kind of sort out those feelings and those emotions, because they're affecting your current situation. Okay, so I think that's what's causing a mental conflict, that you haven't healed from past hurts and traumas. Okay, Cancer, solitude. Okay, Cancer, I think that you are feeling a little overwhelmed with some things, and you're kind of all over the place, and you just have a lot of stuff going on, and you kind of want some clarity on some situations, but I just think that you just have a lot of stuff going on. So Spirit is saying that, spend some time alone, just in solitude, just kind of disconnect from things, from people, maybe a couple hours of the day you turn your phone off, you don't accept any phone calls, and just kind of reflect and think, on just what's going on, and situations and things that are happening around you. Okay, and you'll get clarity into what you need to do next. Okay, I think that your mind is just so full of so many different things going on that you can't focus on the things that you need to focus on. So kind of disconnect. Okay, disconnect from people a little bit, disconnect from other people's issues are just their issues. They don't have to be your issues. Okay, so I think Spirit is saying that in order for you to clear your mind and to be able to hear the next steps that you need to take, you're going to have to spend some time alone. Okay, so it's okay to focus on yourself, to worry about yourself, to just say, you know what, I need a break. I don't want to talk to anybody right now. I can't think for anybody. I can't save anybody right now. I just need to do this for myself. Okay, so Spirit is just asking you or recommending that you kind of disconnect for a little bit. Okay, Leo, rejoice in celebration. Okay, I think, Leo, this is your time. Okay, I think that you have sacrifice. I think that you have also been manifesting and asking for a certain situation in your life, and I think it's coming to you, okay? And it's gonna be so wonderful. It's gonna be a time to rejoice and celebrate, okay? So that is twofold. I see some type of business business things that are just coming together, okay? Business opportunities, new ventures that are just coming together. I also see celebrations in relationships, so maybe going to the next step. Quite possibly February is coming up soon, so this might be, not to ruin it, might be some engagements for some people. You know, I just think that whatever's happening that's coming is something that you really wanted, and it's going to be like a full-on celebration, like a time to celebrate. You're going to be so excited about it, so happy about it. It's just going to be everything that you dreamed that it would be, okay? Your manifestations and your desires are coming to fruition, okay? So yes, it's going to be time for you to celebrate, Leos, okay? Virgos, victory and success. Victory and success, okay? So I think this is for those Virgos who have been like really under pressure to make certain things happen. I think that you have been like such a big force for so many people, and I think that you have sacrificed so much of yourself to help other people with their plans and their dreams. But I think it's your turn, okay? It's time for you to have victory, and it's time for you to have success, okay? It's time for you to reap those things that you have sown into other people, okay? Those things that you put on the back burner so that you can help someone else. Those things that you have, those desires or those dreams or those goals, those hobbies that you kind of set aside. Spirit is saying that it's now time for you to take those things back out so that you can have victory with them and that you can have success, okay? It's your time, okay? You're on top of that cliff. Okay, it's just you and the universe, and you're sounding that trumpet, and you're letting the world know, you know what, I'm here. It's my time. It's my time to shine. It's your time, okay? It's no longer dimming your lights. It's no longer being in the back front of things. It is your time to go full charge ahead, because you're going to be victorious. And these things are going to be successful for you, okay? So Spirit is saying just full charge ahead, sound that trumpet, let the world know I'm coming. It's my turn, it's my time, it's my season, and this is happening, okay? And that's for Virgo. So now we have our Libras. Positive movement forward. Positive movement forward, okay? I think, Libra, that you are actually moving forward, but I don't think that you feel that it is a good idea, okay? And Spirit is saying, is asking that you change your mindset about this forward movement, okay? I think that you're moving forward with some apprehension, okay? And I think it's just your own mind just kind of not being at ease. But Spirit is telling you that this is a positive move, okay? So in order for you to be comfortable in it, in order for it to be beneficial, you're going to have to change your mindset and just know that it's going to be positive. I think it's because you can't see what's happening ahead. You're like moving blindly forward, and you know, at some points you kind of get scared and nervous because you used to probably, you know, planning things and kind of, you know, being a little bit more insightful. But because you're like taking a blind leap of faith, it's hard for you to be positive about it, okay? But Spirit is saying positive movement forward. This is not a negative movement forward, okay? This thing is going to be successful for you. It's going to be beneficial for you. It's going to be everything that you desired it to be, okay? All the things that you've manifested, they're trying to push you towards having those things, okay? But your mind and the way that you're thinking about it and the way that you're interpreting it is kind of making the movement slow, okay? And it's making it dreary. But it's time to think positive about it, okay? Don't think anything negative about it. Don't second guess it. Kind of go for it and know that it is what you are supposed to be doing, okay? It is destined for you to make this move, okay? So everything's going to be all right, Libra. Scorpio. Temptation, okay? Scorpio, I feel like you are in a really good place with some things, but I think that you are being tempted, okay? Tempted to kind of skip certain steps and skip certain things, trying to make things go a little bit faster or quicker for you. But Spirit is saying, don't let those temptations throw you off course. Okay? Don't let what someone is trying to feed you throw you off course. Okay, I think that now it's time for you not to be impatient with certain things. It's time for you to be grounded and be sure that this is what you want. And sometimes temptation comes just to make sure that we are thinking clearly, that we are thinking that this thing is actually what we want. Okay, and it's so easy because when you're tempted, it's never anything that you don't like. It's always something that you like. Okay, and just because it looks good, it's shiny, and it's nice, and it's like ooh appealing, doesn't mean that you need to go for it. Okay, so just be careful with temptation. You're right on the right path. You're almost at the breakthrough of what you want and what you need, but just be careful for that temptation that looks good. Okay, temptation is never bad. It always looks good, and it's like, ooh, so hard to resist. Okay, but Spirit is cautioning you to stay focused. Okay, stay focused and think with integrity. That's going to be your key right now, the integrity. That's how you're going to know whether or not this is temptation and whether you should do it, whether or not your integrity, okay, is compromised by you making this decision. Okay, so just be careful, Scorpio. Be careful. Sagittarius. Sag, harmony. Harmony. Okay? Sag, I think that this is you getting in harmony with yourself. Okay? I feel like that there are some of you out there who are feeling disconnected with yourself. Like your mind is saying one thing, your heart is saying one thing, and your legs is going another way. Okay? Not like that, but in any case, but I just think that this is you getting in union with yourself. Okay, really understanding who you are, what you want to do, and owning that thing. Okay, and not caring about what anybody thinks, what they have to say, how it makes them feel, but only really worrying about how it makes you feel. Okay, because that's all that's important, is how you feel. Okay, and being your authentic self. So I think that some of you Sagittarius is gonna start coming into harmony. You're gonna not care what other people think. Like, you know, this is who I am, this is what I want to do, this is me, take it or leave it. Okay, I think that some of you have been really living a lie, and just kind of living, you know, under a rock, avoiding people and situations, you know, because you feel like they don't understand. But I think that you are gonna get to a place where you're like, I don't care, like, this is me, take it or leave it, I'm happy, this is what I want to do with my life, this is who I am, this is just it. You don't like it, you don't have to be here. Okay, so I think that's you getting in harmony with yourself. Okay, Capricorn. Partnership and alliances. Partnerships and alliances. Okay, Capricorn, I think that Spirit is saying that going forward, you don't have to carry this load by yourself. Okay, I feel that there's a lot of you who have been carrying certain loads and certain responsibilities, and even holding certain secrets to yourself, and it's like eating you alive. Okay, it's becoming burdensome, it's becoming just too hard to bear, and Spirit is saying that it's now time to forge partnerships and alliances. Okay, that it's okay, they will send divinely guided people into your life that you will be able to trust, that you will be able to divulge your secrets, that you will be able to just link up with, and they will be trustworthy, and they will be truthful, and you'll know them. Okay, you'll know them, you'll feel comfortable about it. Like, you know, they'll say something to you that's familiar to you, and they're going to be divinely guided there to assist you. Okay, so no more carrying this load by yourself. Okay, no more struggling with making decisions, no more struggling financially, no more of that. Okay, it's time for you to start making partnerships and forging alliances with truthful, honest people who love you and who have your back, and you'll know them when you meet them. Okay, because Spirit is going to send them, and it's going to be something that they're going to say, something that they're going to know, something that you guys are going to have in common, just some type of connection. Okay, that's going to let you know, okay, this is the person. Okay, Aquarius. Third eye chakra. Okay, so Aquarius, I think that first of all, Spirit is saying that you need to focus on your third eye chakra. I think some situations are coming up for you that's going to require that you be more spiritually grounded, okay? And seeing things through your spiritual eye rather than your worldly eye, okay? Like, you're gonna have to start really getting in deep as far as what you see and what you hear and what you feel, okay? And really getting connected with spirit, okay? And not so much about what the world has to say or what they have to offer and seeing people how they are in this world, but actually seeing through all of that, okay? And it's just going to really help you make better decisions. It's going to help you be more patient with certain things. It's just going to help you to make better decisions all the way around, okay? Sometimes you have to see beyond what you actually see. Okay, this reminds me so much of the cartoon, I'm probably telling my age, the Thundercats, right? When he used to pick up his sword and he would say, "Sword of omens, give me sight beyond sight." So this is you having sight beyond sight. Okay, and let that sink in a little bit. Having sight beyond sight. Sometimes we only comprehend or understand what we see with our visual eye, but if you get that sight beyond that, do you know how much more powerful you are? How much more successful you are? How much more, like, clarity you get? You see things so much differently, and it just makes life just so much better to live and so much easier and so much more meaningful. And I think that's what Spirit wants you to have. Just really seeing things for their true meaning, okay? For their true worth. Okay, so just really focus on your third eye chakra, okay? And now we have our Pisces. And Pisces, we have fulfillment of wishes. Fulfillment of wishes. So, okay, Pisces, I think that's self-explanatory right there. I don't know what you've been wishing. You know what you've been wishing. So Spirit is saying, it's here, it's coming. Like, you got it. It's on its way. Okay, I do see the number 9 up here. So I would say maybe the 9th of each month, or this could be September, because that's the 9th month. But yes, so this 9 is going to be beneficial, influential in whatever this wish fulfillment is, okay? So you know what it is. You know what 9 means for you. Yeah, so whatever that thing is that you've been wishing for, that you've been asking for, it's here, it's coming. And 9 is your number. Okay? All right, so thank you for tuning in. If this message resonated with you, please hit the thumbs up button. Please also share my page and subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, please, the information is also in the description box below, okay? Today I used the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Okay, that's a deck that I use in case anyone is interested. I did get it off of Amazon, which I love. And yes, so that's it. I will be doing another spread probably later on today, and not this type of spread, but like a full out spread. And it's also one that I did yesterday, that Spirit led me to do, and I'm feeling led to do another one. Okay, so just please hit the subscribe button so that you will be notified when I upload that video. Okay, have a wonderful day, and please tune in tomorrow. Bye.